Why are humans attracted by Maya, means illusion, and not by devotion? Well, I wouldn't say that. Yeah, we're definitely attracted by Maya for sure. But we're also attracted by devotion. Maya is that energy of illusion that wraps itself like a veil around us and convinces us that we are this body, and therefore that all that matters is the body should enjoy pleasures, that we are our role in society, that we are our bank accounts, that we are our possessions. Therefore, we should spend all of our time and energy accumulating more and more money so we can have more and more possessions and more power and higher levels of social status. Maya pulls us outward, away from our hearts, away from our souls, away from truth, into all that glitters, essentially. And therefore Maya leads to suffering, because when I think that I am this body, and I think that I am its role, and I think that I am its possessions and its power and its relationships, and well, then there's never enough. Then I need more power, I need more money. Why does this guy have more than I do? Why does she have more than I do? Why this? Why that? It's not fair. Then there's greed, there's lust, there's competition, there's feelings of inadequacy. So Maya leads to suffering. And it's definitely a fact of life. It's there, it's sticky, it's the ever-present lure away from our spiritual practice. But the power of devotion is also very strong. And I wouldn't say we're attracted by Maya but not devotion. We are attracted by devotion. We love devotion. We love to love. It's why, with no advertising, many hundreds to many thousands of people show up at Ganga Aarti every night. It's why people flood temples. It's why people all over the world are sitting in front of some beautiful image of the divine, or sitting not in front of an image because to them the divine is formless. But nonetheless, their eyes are closed and they're in prayer and love. So there is what we call a Shakti of Bhakti, which is that power of devotion. And it absolutely pulls us. It's why, for example, whether you understand Sanskrit or Hindi or not, the Aarti feels so good. It's why, whether you are a Hindu or not, people love going to Kirtan. They love going to devotional chanting. Whether you actually worship Krishna or Ram or Hanuman or Durga, it doesn't matter. I remember Puja Swamiji and I several years ago were in Sao Paulo, Brazil, at this huge event with 15,000 people in a big park. It was a Yoga for Peace event, big park of Sao Paulo. You've got, 15,000 Catholics mostly, chanting and singing in ecstasy, with Jayutal with Krishna Das. Now, they weren't turning people into Hindus. It wasn't that these people now were going home and, actually worshiping in the Hindu tradition. But there's something about the power of devotion, of love for God, that feels so beautiful that it's going to draw thousands and thousands and thousands of people to come and to chant and to sing and to pray and to love and to be together, even if it's a completely different religion. That's bhakti ki shakti, or the power of bhakti, the power of love. So yes, Maya has a power. It is sticky. It blinds us. People talk about the veil of Maya, and it clouds our eyes. But for me, I've noticed it's a sticky veil. Because when I think of a veil, I think of something that could very easily be blown away by the wind. Like just a little bit of breeze comes and the veil would be gone. Whereas Maya sticks. Maya, you have to actually, quite consciously and deliberately, work to free yourself from. But you can. Every moment you spend in meditation is a moment you're free of Maya. Every moment that you spend connected to your true self is a moment you've broken free of Maya. Every moment you spend in soul-to-soul connection with another being is a moment you've broken free of Maya. So we break through a lot. When we become mindless and unconscious, Maya gets sticky again. And this is why actually devotion is such a beautiful, beautiful antidote to it. Because when you're in love, Maya doesn't stick. It's like that love of devotion is somehow greasy. It's like covering yourself with ghee or something that actually keeps the veil of Maya from sticking on you. And it doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter how you conceive of the divine. But just to find love in your heart. Whether you say for God, whether you say for creation, whether you say for certain manifestations of creation, your grandmother, your loved one, your tree, a sunset, the stars in the sky, Ganga. But just that experience of real love that transcends what you want from someone, that transcends the sensory pleasure or ego gratification that you might get from them. That's actually a love of that divine essence in them. That's devotion. And so we're definitely attracted to that. It's a magnet. We just have to let ourselves go there rather than get wrapped up in Maya's sticky veil.